place looks sick.
Dude, look at this glass. Sheesh. Let's see this here. Oh gosh. Should we go in? Should we go in? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Let's go. What? Go!
Ooh, Tom! What's good, Tom? How you doing?
Welcome.
What's up? Welcome.
Let's go. Guys, we're here with the homie Tom from Reincorporated, guys, the owner. If you guys don't know, downtown Fredericksburg, go ahead and tell them your address.
907 Caroline Street, Suite D. And we're in the back of the Galleria, so
Guys,
looks like an
crazy.
old movie theater. We're at the very back, so you gotta come all the way down the hallway. But welcome.
Looks awesome. Yeah. You want to go ahead and show people what you have around here?
Yeah. All right.
Let's
So
go.
as we walk down the ramp, we got shoes over here. Is the shoe section. We got some cool socks right now. We got a lot of Grateful Dead songs. And then we've got, bags, some jewelry, T-shirts, and then we've got on these walls here like jackets and jeans, like flannels, collared shirts, more jackets. We have a lot of jackets. And then, we got some video games over here.
Ooh, yeah.
We got some fun action figures, belt buckles, sunglasses. We got all the things. And then there's even more upstairs. So follow me. Oh wait, yeah, you wanna play some instruments?
Yo, you can play. That's
Yeah,
sick.
it does work. Everything works.
That's sick.
You can watch Pokemon on VHS. And oh yeah, we got some local wrestling right now. I think I'm gonna set up like an Atari thing right here next.
Ooh.
And if you guys do want VHS tapes, we got a bunch back there. A little hidden alcove, and then we've got more stuff. Up here, there's hats literally everywhere. Like, we have so many hats. It sounds really like Trumpy. We have the most hats. We have the best hats.
Best hats in the Fredericksburg.
That's a stretch. I think. We have a lot. We probably have the most hats, but maybe not the best hats. We have good hats though. But
Crazy.
come on upstairs. Oh yeah, I guess if you want to look over there, there's just lots of jackets. We're getting a lot of Hawaiian shirts in for the spring. And, weird stuff. Ties.
Let's head upstairs. Look at these stairs. Ooh.
Yeah,
The stairs are like the coolest.
This is like the coolest part. Come on up.
These stairs. Let's go.
Some people don't like coming up the stairs. A lot of people don't like going downstairs. But we have normal stairs too. So up here we've got like stuff that's like sports related. We got more hats on top of all the racks, sweaters, sweatshirts, white t-shirts, black t-shirts, Harley stuff. What else we got up here? We got the projectors running so you can see yourself. Well, how about this? You film that and then you can see me. You see it?
We should do an interview to this.
Alright. So that's also just so we can see what's happening up here when we're downstairs. So yeah, we got more clothes over here. We got some ladies stuff, shorts, skirts, ladies pants, dresses, blazers, and things. Some more ladies' pants and stuff like that. And then we go down. These are the safe stairs. Don't mind these posters. We're hanging more posters up in here right now. And we come back down here, and we're back downstairs. Let's see.
That Miss Mitchell.
Yeah.
Scarface.
Yeah, we just got that one. We got the carrot top. No, just like ignore the mess. More back.
Wraps around.
Back here at the beginning.
That's basically it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Welcome to Reincorporated.
And guys, and that is gonna be reincorporated. Guys, once again, if you're in downtown Fredericksburg, make sure you check this spot out.
Please check
Amazing
it out.
spot. They have literally everything you need. Vintage. They have vintage bags. They have hats. They have shoes. They have everything.
And we're
All the-
pretty cheap.
Yes, they have very, very affordable prices, guys, for real. And yeah, we should get into this interview.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Ooh, and guys, we are here with the interview with the homie Tom from Reincorporated, guys. We're about to ask him some questions. We're gonna get some questions from the live, and yeah, guys. So stay tuned. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. So the first thing,
From the
for people who
roots.
don't know you,
Yeah.
introduce yourself to them.
My name's Tom. I'm the owner of Reincorporated, and I sell used clothes.
So what led? Well, let's start from the roots. Like, what made you want to start doing this for a living?
Okay, so like I came from like I did a lot of stuff. I'm older than I look, so I did a lot of stuff in my 20s. And the last job I held before doing this stuff was commercial real estate, which is cool, good money, that kind of thing. But like, I'd taken a break and I worked for long story short, COVID hit, and that slowed stuff down. I had a lot of time on my hands, and so I started just doing eBay flipping and stuff like that, just to fill the gaps. And that led to clothes. And I always used to thrift, but I never would sell that stuff. I would just keep it for myself.
Yeah.
But I realized there was like a good demand for it, so I started selling online. And then that kind of like snowballed into doing events, and the events were doing pretty cool. And then I was still doing real estate on like at the same time, and like these events were popping off, and I realized that like this might be a thing.
There's money in it.
Yeah, so I did a deal down here with my current landlord, but for a different thing. So he owed me money, and I said I was like, don't worry about it. Like just hook me up with one of the spots that you've got down here. This ended up being available. And so I'd like, we made a good deal out of the whole thing. And once I did that, I started thrifting really hard and got enough stuff to fill this place up, and we've been off to the races.
And now we're here. Yeah, it's a beautiful spot, guys. Great, gorgeous spot.
So I went from selling buildings to t-shirts.
So you weren't always into like reselling, or you were?
I was like, when I was first during COVID, I was selling like vintage like stereo equipment.
Ooh.
Like I've always been. I grew up. My parents were like antique people, so they used to pick up and restore antiques and stuff. So like, I grew up at flea markets. I used to like pay for my own little spot at the flea market and like sell stuff. I would get at garage sales at the flea market, and so like this kind of the world that is vintage is comfortable. I get it.
Sheesh.
And plus, I like old clothes.
Yeah, so you used to sell like like radio stuff.
Like vintage stereo stuff. So like if you wanted like a nice because speakers have been really like old really nice speakers are still worth a lot of money.
Yeah,
and like
for sure.
it costs just as much to buy like a set of speakers as it does to buy a t-shirt at the Goodwill.
Yup.
Generally. And like more often than not, those speakers are always 50 to 100 to 200 bucks. That t-shirt might be like 20, 30.
Mm-hmm.
So like the margins are really good, and the thing that sucks is like shipping and that kind of stuff. But it was just those were easy flips, so that's why I started doing that. And plus I like it. Like the whole stereo system here is all thrifted.
Oh really?
Yeah, and this place
Dang.
I get a lot of complaints, which is like a good thing. Like, there's apartments above here.
Dang.
FYI. So there's one lady in particular. Fuck you, Jenny.
Shout out, Jenny. So like you thrift and you thrift most of your stuff, or like not thrift, but like
Well,
what's your sourcing process? How about that?
for here now, it's mixed. So like I still like to go out and search because it's fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's guys that bring stuff in that I like that do it full time, and then I'm not the only shop that they come to. They go to Sharps, they go to Allen, they come to me, they go down to Richmond, whatever. And everybody, like each of the shops that are down here, we all kind of have like a different vibe. And so like, you know, like today he brought me a bunch of like really bright colored skirts, which I know are like, like, you know, you got to understand who your target demo is and who's going to be shopping with you. And it's Mary Washington, man. And there's more girls than guys there. And girls spend more money on clothes than guys do generally. So we try and take care of the girls.
It's just knowing your market.
Yeah.
Knowing your spot.
That said, a lot of girls buy men's sweatshirts and men's sweaters,
t-shirts,
and t-shirts,
stuff
and shit like that. So we do have a lot of men's stuff. The only people that complain about us not having enough ladies stuff are old ladies. Which I'm trying. If any of y'all old ladies are out there right now,
shout out to y'all.
So I'm trying. I got some vintage skirts.
Someone had a pretty cool question. They said, was this your first vintage spot, or like, this is your first one you opened?
Yeah, wow. I didn't even like. The only retail thing when I was in college, I worked at like the Apple store, so that was like my only retail experience.
Dang. And how long have you been here for?
It'll be a year next month.
Dang, not even a year, guys.
Not even a year, guys.
Jeez.
We're hopefully gonna have a big celebration. I'm trying to put that together.
Hey, that's
like
awesome.
a big block.
Are we invited?
Are we invited?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, everybody's invited. They'll have people bend too.
Ooh,
yeah, we'll start it up front. Also, side note, if you guys are not from here and you're visiting, we're gonna start doing like renting vintage bikes up front too.
Ooh.
I've got a tandem. We've got 3 road bikes, a nice little cute girls cruiser, and then like one that's like a little bit in between. But you know, that way you can come in, rent a slick looking like restored bike.
Yeah, guys, they have like literally everything, like, even bikes now. Like this is
dude. When I first opened, I had bikes over there, and they sold. But it's like kind of a weird thing to throw in here.
So you have a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But like, what do you love the most? Like, what do you love collecting?
I have a collection of like Formula One things that like is pretty tight. Which I'm gonna start selling some of it once like Drive to Survive comes back out on Netflix. Because like, that like ups the stuff. So like I've got some do you guys ever see that movie? It's the one with Thor in it. Chris Hemsworth. It's an F1 movie. It takes place in the 70s. So there's a German guy. Anyway, I've got like F1 t-shirts from that era that are pretty tight. Like we've got early 90s F1 stuff like Benetton, which is like Michael Schumacher's first team, FYI. Anyway, but so yeah, like this isn't F1. Everybody thinks this is F1. This is actually Indy or kart.
Oh yeah.
Because it's Penske. That's American. Anyway. I can go on about it. So we learned about the Formula One stuff, and then I like old surfwear. There's a company called Jams that was really popular in the 80s, and like my grandfather, my dad used to work for them, so like I try and collect that. Their shit is like way expensive now. Like the company has started selling their own vintage, and like they're selling their Hawaiian shirts for like $300 a pop, which is they're cool. Don't get me wrong. Like I like them. I have a good little collection of them, but like.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I'm sleeping on the Hawaiian shirts.
Right?
Yeah, no, we just got some good Hawaiian shirts in. We got this exact one from Magnum PI. Like if you Google Magnum PI, we got that shirt.
Dang, that's crazy.
But yeah, so like you know, cool. And then like I wish this is not a Fuji.
The Fuji.
It's the Fuji. But yeah, one of these days, I want to find my first Fuji. I don't want to lie.
I've been wanting to find one too.
But I do, yeah, so I like sweaters too.
Do you have like a dream find? Is that your dream find? A Kuji?
Yeah, a really tight Kuji would be sweet. Honestly, I've been a dream find is tough. I don't know about dream find. I've been trying, like, I haven't been able to find a good pair of like really vintage like Nike boots, like ACG boots, like early 90s ones.
For sure.
Because they're all women's sizes every time I find them. So
small,
we move them. Like we just sold a couple pairs this past week, but like. I love old like Patagonia. I'm a total white guy. Like, if you guys have Patagonia questions, I got you.
Hey.
If you guys ever find a deep pile in the thrift, tax. It's the one that's like furrier.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if there's a couple like Patagonia pieces I'd like to find out in the wild.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I got weird taste.
Well, do you have a favorite piece in the shop? There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot.
We just sold like a North Face Gore-Tex like parka, like that like 90s one. It's like yellow with the black color block. That was really good. That actually I kept for a while, but I just didn't wear it enough, so I felt back.
Oh, that was a personal?
It was, but dude, it's already gone. But
just like that.
What else we got? We've had some really cool denim jeans. Like we've got these like French jeans that are called Gerbodes, and they're all sample pairs, and they're all like sample testers. So like every single pair is different. They're not one is they're all the same size, but not one is identical with stitching or like what they're like. All the details are different, and they're all written as samples, and they're supposed to like not be sold. But we've got like probably like 20 pairs.
Sheesh. Yeah, we saw them, guys.
But they're pretty like they're big leg. They're kind of carpenter style. It's like good, but I think what we're gonna end up doing if one of the girls get good enough at it, we're gonna start offering like hemming and adjustments on stuff, so that way like these cool pants that don't quite fit, we'll try and get them to fit. Yeah. And so like if you buy the pants like for a fee, we'll size them up and make them look good, and you can come back and pick them up. Ooh, if that's a thing you guys are into. I know that girls might be.
And also, like, speaking of, like your finds, so what's your favorite find in the wild, do you think? Or your favorite piece you own?
I have a framed Marlboro F1 t-shirt from the 70s that I got that's like sitting on my wall. That's pretty, it's too small to wear. I just got this is gonna sound like super, it's not even that vintage. I got a good Action Bronson. I'm a big Action Bronson fan, and I'm like, finally came across one of his shirts the other day, but it was like a medium, and I'm like a schmexl. And so like I got it stretched, and that was pretty tight. I've got some really cool ACG jackets that I don't put anywhere because I don't want to sell them. But like I love old ACG stuff.
ACG stuff.
Yeah, like
so cool.
Vintage outdoor wear is like is what got me into vintage clothing. Like I love old outdoor gear, like old Gore-Tex things and like just cool parkas and jackets and stuff. Now that's getting hot, like the cool shorts and like hiking boots and stuff. Yeah. But let's see. I've got some really cool like Benetton bags that I'm like, all right, so this is gonna be really weird, but my favorite thing I've got are these like duffel bags, and they're like color blocked, and they're just like my shop. So my shop is painted like primary colors. So you got red behind me, yellow's right there, green's behind, and blue's over there, right? And these bags match it dead to rights, and they're like every panel's a different color, and it's the company's called the United Colors of Benetton. They're from Italy. And they sponsor F1 stuff too, so that's why it's like extra cool. Dang. But it's also just like a super tight like 80s or not like early 90s vibe, color block, bright stuff. Chef's kiss.
Also, I have where do you see the shop, or like where do you see the shop like in a couple years, like 5 years? Where do you want? What's your goal? What's your main goal for the shop?
For me to not have to be here eventually. No, but seriously, like I don't know. I don't think this kind of thing's going away. I think the biggest thing is, I think I see us kind of like pushing this. I think I see this stuff getting more mainstream.
Yeah.
So like, like if, for instance, like a pair of jeans, do you know how much water it takes to make a pair of jeans?
How much?
It's like 700 gallons.
Dang.
Or maybe it's 70. Either way, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But I can't remember. I have it all written down because that's like stuff that, it's crazy how much it takes to like make clothes these days. And not only that, a lot of it's made overseas, and it's like super expensive, and it's expensive on the environment, but it's cheap. So like an H&M t-shirt is like $12, but it's shitty, and nobody wears it more than twice.
Yes. So you think people should shop vintage instead of like shopping at the mall and stuff?
If you need a quick t-shirt, I got plenty of $10 t-shirts. Exactly. I got plenty of $15 t-shirts that are cooler, and no one else is gonna have it.
Yeah, just something about the vintage t-shirts.
The quality and everything, and it's just some of them I've loved. They all have a story behind them.
Dude, all right. So I've been like studying up on the. You guys want to hear something weird? So like not weird, but kind of crazy. So in like the 90s, like up until like 98, up to 50% of all clothes that people bought in America was made in America. Now it's 2%. Mm-hmm. And it's not that it's like that's not necessarily. I'm not saying that the things that are made elsewhere are bad, but like. The quality's different. Yeah, it is. Like you can look at a piece like an American-made T-shirt from like the 1980s, and then you look at like something from Express, and it's not the same.
That's true.
And plus, it's like you're doing the right thing. Right? Like you might as well just like get the used thing. Exactly. It's like bringing a tote to the grocery store.
That's true.
Reincorporated
facts. That's why they call it reincorporated.
Sorry, I'm like the dork about this stuff.
I mean, that's awesome. That's like the message, though. Yeah. That's like sustainability, like bringing clothes to a new home, giving it new life.
Also, just finding fire pieces.
And
some
fire pieces too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the nostalgic feeling too.
Yeah.
Like stuff that you remember as a kid.
Exactly, like the video games, like the movies.
Oh, dude, the T-shirt I'm wearing right now is a real nostalgic one for me.
Oh, we getting the OnlyFans?
Yeah, dude. No, this is like back in the '90s. They had like a big like buckle up or die, and like these were like characters on the commercials. It's like the crash dummies, dude. Like when I found this shirt, I paid up, dude. I was so psyched about that.
Yeah,
but
sometimes you just find stuff like this
childhood.
exists.
Childhood, man.
Like it's like it brings you back.
Rachel got a question. One thing you regret buying for the store?
Oh yeah, do you have
any regrets?
Any regrets?
Or
Regrets? No regrets. Fuck. What did I? Yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot. It's mostly in the back though.
It's not even out.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything like. There's some shoes for sure. Yeah, like I don't. Like, there's a. What we got over there? Like yeah,
some fire shoes.
Some like leather shoes.
You got like a
dress
tower shoes here.
Yeah, the Pokemon sign for sure. Well, Pokemon sign is crazy.
Oh, the Pokemon sign? Oh no,
that one.
Dude, I regret buying that. There you go. Yeah,
no,
I do.
I know
that shit was mad expensive. That was stupid.
It's fire.
It is. Well, it's for sale. $400 if anyone wants it.
If you need it, $400.
Who needs it? Who needs it?
I think it's going for like $600 on eBay.
Speaking of regrets, is there a piece that you regret selling? Like, say you had it and then like, dang, like, I wish I haven't sold that and I want it back now.
Oh gosh.
Nah.
No,
Nah.
nothing.
You'll find some. I mean, like, there's things that I've ruined, like, being an idiot. Like, I've ruined a really cool pair of Air Maxes when I was bleaching stuff.
Dang.
I kind of regret that. No, if I want to keep it, I'm pretty.
You're gonna keep it?
It stays. Yeah, I got more clothes than like probably my last 2 girlfriends combined.
Dang.
That's not good.
That is good.
I think it's good.
I guess.
So
It's embarrassing.
So
It's embarrassing when people see it.
What's one thing you love most about the community?
Everyone's really cool, man. Everyone's super chill.
Yeah.
Everyone's really nice. It's like I got, and like I was just how I got into selling, and not like online was guys that I met like when I was out thrifting at the bins, like, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna go do this thing. You should probably do it too. You seem to like grab cool stuff," like, and it was like I barely knew him. And the guy was like throwing me a bone, and I showed up, and it was a Forbidden Vintage event. So shout out to Forbidden Vintage.
Yeah, facts. Shout out Fabricio.
Fabricio, what up, dude?
Legend.
How's Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, I mean everyone's just so helpful.
Yeah, everyone's super nice.
Most of the time,
you get people that gatekeep, but that's like anything, you know, like old vintage heads that like give a shit. Like here's the thing, there's always gonna be there's a market for everything, and
exactly.
like just because we call it vintage and it was made in the 90s doesn't mean it's not. And because like they're into things that were made in the 70s or the 60s or the 50s. And like, it's all the same. Yeah. It's all close.
It's diverse, but there's a lot of different niches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
there's something for everybody.
Yeah,
if you're like not interested in vintage clothing but you have an interest somewhere else, there's vintage clothing that you'll be interested in. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, do you have any current ideas or like in the next coming like months or weeks? Any big plans?
Well, I'd like to do a big event here next month for our 1-year anniversary. So that's one thing. I'm thinking about maybe doing some more stuff with like vinyl records and like older stereo things. So like making it so like if you wanted to get into vinyl, you could pick a stereo up and like we'd set you up, that kind of thing. But like doing more video games, we're gonna start making a lot of stuff. So like awesome, like upcycled things. Mm-hmm. So whether like I mentioned the bags before, I just ordered like a upcycled Carhartt that's like pieced together just so we can figure out how they make it. Dang, yeah. And we start doing like you guys see them online where it's like the people like they take like the blankets and they make them into sleeves on a hoodie. Or like, you know what I'm talking about? Like the upcycled things. I think we're going to start doing more of that.
Dang, that's awesome.
And so like we'll have some more like, also store merch. I haven't made any store merch ever. Ooh. We're almost a year old and I have a fuckload of blanks though.
Sheesh.
I've been stashing. We are ready to like start pushing them out. It's just my fault we haven't done it.
We need some merch too.
Yeah.
Should we do a collab?
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't have it up, but like, we'll probably. I think the first one I've got like one of the logos that I made is a Patagonia spoof.
Ooh.
It's like instead of mountains, it's the Fredericksburg skyline, and then it says reincorporated
Yeah,
in
I,
print.
yeah, I seen this
I don't feel like
on
I'm
your
I've
tag.
seen
Yeah.
yeah. tags, yeah.
So like, did you like always like make stuff like, or like that's just something that just came out of nowhere that you want to start doing?
Oh, the making the clothes?
Yeah, like making like.
So that was originally what I wanted to do in the first place.
Oh.
Like, I had made a bunch of like, this is gonna sound so dorky. During COVID, I had made a bunch of notebooks, right? And they were out of like repurposed. Like I would take Hawaiian shirts, and that would be like, or like a jacket that had a cool thing, or like I even did a pair of pants so I could use the pockets on the front, and I made them into like cute little notebooks I would sell on like Etsy or whatever. And I brought them to some of the events I first did. And that was why that's like the name Reincorporated comes from, because we're trying to like reincorporate it back. So
Yeah.
I think it makes more sense to like make clothes, like cool clothes.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you know, I'm a little creative.
That's all.
I
Yeah,
try
that's
to be
awesome.
at
Yeah,
least.
it's always good to be creative and different. That's what I like the most too, because it's like most stores or some stores have like just straight the straight vintage clothing. Like this has everything, guys. Like literally,
We got
not
weird
just-
stuff.
Yeah, just like it's unique stuff.
Yeah.
Unique
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, weird's the wrong word.
It catches your eye when you're
Yeah.
asleep.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
have cool stuff though. Like don't take it the wrong way. Like we had this like denim Carhartt vest, style vest, but it wasn't Carhartt at all. But what it had in it was a built-in gun holster.
Whoa.
So sick.
What?
So random, but like that's the kind of stuff we're always trying to get. It's like something that's a little unique,
Yeah.
something that's like upcycled or weird. But we have plenty of things that are just normal. Like we got just regular ass jeans and regular ass denim jackets and whatever.
You
We
guys
got a
get
lot of
legit-
stuff.
yeah.
I don't know. We don't have boxers or we don't have underwear.
Yeah, they don't have underwear, guys.
We got socks.
You wanted underwear?
I've thought
look?
about selling boxers, but
No.
I don't know if there's a market.
Oh,
for it. Not like but
Oh
like
gosh.
From the
the
big.
socks are new too. Okay, like we sell some new things. Okay.
Do you like otters or beavers better?
I'm trying to figure out the punchline is here.
No, there's literally no
Just no
punchline.
fun. Yeah, just answer the question.
There's literally no. I prefer beavers. But
Yeah, beavers.
Yeah, see Willis, Beavers, Beavers on top of
You're there, Willis.
I like that
Beavers.
otters hold hands when they sleep, but that's about it.
Any plans to open
a second store.
a second location?
Maybe eventually. There might be another thing that this connects to. Not connects to, but like we got some stuff in the works.
Do you do anything else on the side, or this is your full time? Do you make enough doing this?
I make enough doing this.
It's awesome.
I mean, like I still will probably do more things on the side, but like I haven't left real estate all the way. I technically still work there.
Oh.
I think my name is still on the sign somewhere. I think. Yeah, you can make a living, guys.
Yeah, you can do it, guys. You
Guys,
can
yes,
do it.
anybody. Just put your mind to it, really.
Just gotta. It's
You're grinding.
it's a people business.
Definitely.
Like just meet and greet and rub elbows. And the reason I got this store is because like I made my way to find I found the right people to do it.
Yeah. It's connections, guys.
Yeah.
Communicating.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie? Or like your cartoon?
Oh,
your favorite
gosh.
cartoon show?
Okay. All right. Movie. Back to the Future.
Oh.
No doubt. Cartoon. That's a toughie.
It doesn't have to be a cartoon. It could be like any show, like any TV
Okay.
show. That makes it hard.
It does. Well, I mean, like all the old school like anime stuff, but I was a huge Johnny Quest kid. That's a deep throwback. Old Transformer stuff I was into. If you guys know about Robotech, that was my jam when I was a kid. It was like jets that turned into robots. So cool.
But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up the interview, guys.
One more question.
Oh wait, one more.
No, answer that last one. Answer
this last one. All right, I
Answer
got
this last
you.
one.
Who's your favorite employee?
Oh.
That's loaded. I'm not answering that. That was an
Confidential?
employee who asked that. I'm not
Is there even an answer?
There's
No
no
answer.
answer.
No answer.
Me.
All right,
There you
y'all.
go.
That's gonna wrap up the interview. So, guys,
Thank you guys for chilling with us for the interview. We're gonna head into the auction pieces, guys. From the YouTube, if you guys want to see the auction pieces, make sure head into our Instagram at @bringthemback_. We'll be live there, auctioning off some pieces, showing some claims. Yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching the interview. We'll be out.
peace.
And guys, that is gonna be episode 3 of Bring 'Em In. We appreciate you guys all. Thank y'all for sticking with us and tuning in for episode 3 with the homie Tom from Reincorporated, guys. Once again, let them know where you are. Let them know where to come by if you're here in downtown Fredericksburg.
We're downtown Fredericksburg, 907 Caroline Street, Suite D.
Definitely.
At the back, so come in, have fun, shop. We got a lot of stuff, more than you probably get through in one day. So,
Definitely.
thank you guys
Definitely,
for having for coming over.
Hey, yeah, thank you for having us on. We appreciate you. Guys, everything in the description will be linked. We have his Instagram and yeah, for the interview and everything. And we'll also link his Instagram. So thank you guys all so much once again. Gary, want to say anything?
See you guys next time.
And we out.
Peace. What's up?